I really want to talk about Skribe.ai. And first, let's do like kind of like the big elevator. What main problem does it solve, and what is Skribe.ai?
Yeah, so Scribe with a K .ai is a modern alternative to old-fashioned court reporting. And so for the last 150 plus years, law firms have by and large hired stenographers from a court reporting agency, a middleman agency, to type on a funny looking keyboard that was invented in 1877, a stenography machine, to take phonetic notes of what was said, and then after the deposition, scope those notes and translate them into readable text that you and I and the other attorneys can read. It's a slow system. It's expensive. The middleman puts a lot of extra cost into the equation. Attorneys like your listeners, my firm, before we switch to Scribe, we have to wait weeks for a deposition transcript and sometimes more. We spend a lot of time trying to chase down, like, where's the transcript? If you want it quicker, you got to pay rush fees, and almost feels like you're being held hostage. It's like double or triple. Yeah. And so, one of the things that inspired me to found Scribe and start this company was, with modern software, I just thought there's got to be a better way to do this. Like, we can solve this with software. And so after COVID hit and we started doing more and more things online, including depositions, that opened up the opportunity really to come to the market with a software alternative. So a Scribe event, it's a combination of humans and software. So, I don't want your listeners to think, oh my gosh, how am I going to do a deposition with just an app? There is more to it than that. Scribe staffs the events with a certified notary in the state where the case is pending. That notary, serves as a liaison for the event. So they swear in the witness. They provide technical support. They monitor the audio and the video. They take down unique spellings of words and names. They do a lot of the same things that an old-fashioned court reporter would do, but we think they do it better and for a much lower price. And so it's a game changer.
Yeah, I was going to ask. My immediate thought was, how often do you get the human only, the old school version back, and you're like, what the hell does this even say? Like, does that happen, or is it edited enough to where it's clear? I guess there's a lot of inconsistencies with the.
Yeah, no, it's a great question. So to your point, and I think most attorneys that are listening would agree, stenographer transcripts, old-fashioned shorthand court reporter transcripts, are not perfect. We have all received transcripts back that have mistakes in them, that had either missing words or the wrong words. So, they are not flawless to begin with. Now, the approach that we take is it's a two-step process. So let me kind of explain what it is. On day one, after the deposition is complete, within about an hour to two, you get a video synced transcript that's been generated with software. So you can search it, you can read it, you can create and share video clips from it just by highlighting the text. I mean, it is extremely useful. And frankly, one of the things that our customers love the most is that speed. The fact that they can finish a deposition in the morning and be reviewing it and chopping it up in the afternoon to get ready for the next thing on their plate. Now, it doesn't end there. So the second step of kind of the two-step process is, we take that transcript, and over the next 3 to 5 days, it is professionally proofread by transcriptionists, and any errors in the software generated transcript, whether it be a grammar or a typo or a spelling, all of those things are corrected, and it's legally formatted, and it is, in our experience and our customers' experience, as accurate or better than a stenographer transcript. And so we don't charge any extra for it to be delivered within 5 days. So you end up getting, video synced to a rough the first day in an app and a PDF, and then the final transcript within 5 days.
That's incredible. Let me ask for me, the non-attorney, what is the difference in the time? Like, so you don't get it in 2 weeks. How impactful can that be? Is that another 2 weeks to move on to other areas? Where does the real value come in? Obviously, the speed's amazing. You get to work immediate, but
So I think for us, the way we think about speed is it's not just important in today's world and today's law practice, it's a requirement. And the world moves fast. The faster that you can move on to the next task in the case, the next major item in the case, the quicker you can actually turn your cases. So you can want to think about the cumulative effect across your entire docket.
Mm.
And we actually offer a pilot program. If any of your listeners are interested, it's, you're not tied in, there's no upfront cost, but it's a 90-day pilot. And we grab, 5 attorneys from your firm, 5 staff members, and we have them utilize Scribe for their depositions. And then at the end of that pilot, we provide a report to show the time and the cost savings, as well as some of the features that they've gained from it. And so if you think about like, okay, usually I have to wait 3 to 4 weeks for my deposition. With Scribe, I get it the same day. What can that do for you? Well, I have cases pending right now in my law firm where the other side on the case is telling the arbitrator, we've got a hearing in 3 weeks. I don't know if I'll be able to take the deposition and get the transcript back to be able to craft a response to the motion that's pending. And, I'm like, hey, there is a solution for this. We can use Scribe to get it the same day and you'll have a final transcript within 3 to 5 days. So I think in a lot of cases, it's not uncommon. And this kind of goes back to my procrastinate comment earlier. It's not uncommon for sometimes cases to get backed up against a deadline, whether that's a discovery deadline, whether that's a motion coming up, whether that's, we're getting close to trial and we need to cram in a couple more depositions. So the ability to get things really quickly really helps with that. And it opens up kind of new opportunities that just don't exist doing it the old fashioned way.